Hello everybody, John Doucette, St.Albert Dodge. I have a very fresh trade, very rare truck. As you know, there's a giant shortage of heavy duty diesels in the market. There might be, if we're lucky, 100 for sale in the entirety of Canada, brand new. So that having a special one, like a pre-owned one, it's a 2019. It's got 8,800 kilometers on it, 8774 on the dash. May slightly change when you come to see it if it goes out for a test drive or just around our yard. Anyways, it's a Laramie with a Sport Appearance Group. So Sport Appearance Group is your white body color bumper, door handles, and the rear bumper as well too. And then of course your grille surround is all whited out as opposed to being chrome. You know, it makes it a little more, again, sporty. I hate to use the word, but this dresses it up a little bit, makes it look a little more modern. Previous owner put some beautiful tires on there, great off-road tires. Take a nice look at that. You know, that with the rest of the truck. To be frank, it might actually have a leveling kit. It's kind of hard to tell, but I think it's a front leveling kit to make it bring up the front a little bit. So that coupled with the off-road tires and the Sport Appearance Group, very, very sharp. Tow hooks on the front, parking sensors front and rear. This is the bigger engine too, so it's a 6.7. Like they make the 6.7, but this is the high output. So it's got 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. I believe the towing capacity on this truck is 23,000 pounds, 23, 24. I can double check that for you if you want to give me a call. Whereas without the ice, then it's going to be like 17. So quite a big difference, quite a big boost in power with this. Do have the flip-up tow mirrors, so to go along with that towing capacity, flip those up, see around your trailer. Don't have to worry about getting your slip-on mirrors. Nice side step here, easy to get into and out of the cab. Do have spray-in bed liner, very nice to have that, not going to scratch up your truck. This is something that Ram does over here, is they put this bed utility group on, so you have that kick-out step on here. Easy to get in and out of your truck. You're not, you know, trying to balance on this small little portion here. It's very handy. And just give it a quick kick and it goes away. 2.5-inch receiver, so you have the large towing capacity on the bumper, and then there's a reducer sleeve that'll bring it down to 2 inch if you have already have your hitch and everything. 7-way and 4-way flat plug-ins on the back if you're towing a trailer, and then easy open tailgate. Like I say, everything's bed liner, it looks brand new. Like, I'd be surprised if the guy ever put anything in the back here. Blind spot monitoring too, so a couple things about that. There's little triangles in your mirror that'll glow orange or amber if somebody's in your blind spot to let you know someone's there. And if you tried to merge, you can enable a feature that it'll give you a chime. My personal truck, it saved me, well, 2 trucks, it saved me 3 times total in both trucks from actually merging into somebody. But you do have the tail lights back here that have, that's where your radar is for your blind spot. When you're hooked up to a trailer, it'll actually project up to 36-foot trailer as well too. It'll cover your blind spot. When I tow, I find it handy if I'm in and out of traffic. In addition to gauging the depth on the mirror to see when it's clear, if I just want that last little bit of reassurance before I start to turn over that I'm on the way, I check the amber triangle in the trailer, or sorry, in the mirror. And if it's off, that means that I'm far enough away from the vehicle that I can safely merge in. Very handy, especially if you're new to towing or like me, only tow a few times a year. Super handy to have. Let's take a look in the back, in the cab, and we'll start in the back and then work our way forward. Beautiful Laramie interior. One thing that I love on the new trucks, like, not talking bad about the older, 2018 or 2017, but if you had a Laramie, even at the Night Appearance Group, from here up is going to be a gray. So with the Sport Pack, everything's black inside, matches very well, and then you have the black headliner. It's just something that just adds a little bit of panache, or a little bit of touch, I guess. I don't know if panache is really the right word, but it sounded right. Flip-up seat, 60-40 split. Do have fold-out floor, so if you do want to put it on both sides, as you can see, something flat back here, make a flat floor, very handy. Do have storage under this one side here. And then, if this is, give me a hand there, Kennedy, undo that buckle. Nope. Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Do have the subwoofer here. So it's got the Alpine stereo. I'll talk about that in a few moments, but see some cup holders here, cup holders here. and then cup holders here. So, you know, if you need, bring 6 beverages with you. You have a place for each and every one of them. Very, very handy. 120 volt inverter. So 2 plug-ins, one here, one in the center console. 400 watts split between both of them. USB 2s and USB-Cs. So fast charging phones you can hook up in here, or just, you know, lots of capability, lots of functionality. Very handy too with the inverter plug-in. If you have kids, like I have the same truck essentially. When my daughter is young, we bring the bottle warmer with us on a road trip, and you could hook it up, plug in a bottle, you know, because you can't really always, you know, do your thing on the road. So very handy to have food warmers, coolers as well too. You can get plug-in coolers while your truck's running, keep all your food cold. If you don't bring a cooler though, you can take out your Ram bins. So there's these bins on either side in the floor, covered up. Great for valuables too. So, you know, a lot of people, you know, if you're parked at the mall, you're camping somewhere, or you're on a long trip, you can keep your valuables in here. So if you go to the beach, plug it under here. So, you know, God forbid someone breaks into your truck and steals all your bags, maybe your passports or your credit cards or whatever. They're not going to think to check those. But also too, gloves, tow straps. If you're going to tie down a load on a utility trailer or in the back, you have, you know, 8 or 10 tow straps, bungee cords, that kind of thing. Take this all out with you, so you're not running back and forth. I think I need one more, run back. It's all handy. Bring it with you, and then pluck it down when you're done. And then we're gonna take a look up front, go over the infotainment system and a few of the features, and we'll head off the video. Talk to you soon. So up front, lots of functionality to go over. First thing is foot on the brake, push button ignition. It'll fire up. Colder days, it'll do a little bit of a preheat process with the grid heater, and then if you're getting the orientation, I'll show you how to cycle it, so you're not starting it up right away. You can cycle the grid heater 3 times, get all the cylinders warmed up. Very handy. Great functionality. Everything is steering wheel control mounted, so you can search through your presets on your radio stations, or search through your media sources as well too. Volume controls on the one side, able to switch through your songs on the other if you're streaming from your phone. You do have Sirius XM radio, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, so project your phone apps onto here. Use Google Maps. You do have navigation, but frankly, you know, my truck, I always use Google Maps if I need to find an address. Plug it in, say, "Hey Google" or "Hey Siri, take me to the Keg," or "Take me to Golf Town," and it'll just automatically pop up. Then you just hit engage, and then you go. A lot easier than having to plug it in, which you still can. Very functional, especially if you don't have any self-service. Automatic high beams, automatic headlights, and then if your wand is forward, your high beams are engaged. You do have a ton of stuff. It's just, oh, my Google phone went off. You gotta be careful when you say that. CD player still in here. Nice little phone holder. USB 2.0 like the back. USB-C auxiliary port. 120 volt inverters back here. Something called Sirius XM Guardian. So with a subscription, the original owner gets 1 year free, but it's a subscription. After that is your assistant. So if you need roadside assistance, push that, connect you with the Sirius XM call center. They can dispatch somebody to wherever you're at. Same thing with the SOS. You push that or connect you with a different call center, and then they can send emergency services. Super handy. Like if you're traveling on a highway north and you know what highway you're on, but you don't know where you're at, and you don't remember what mile marker you passed, they can pinpoint your location via your GPS and send the appropriate emergency services there. Tailgate releases up here. If you're picking up your groceries at Superstore and getting them to come out, push that down. They can load it up and close your gate, and you can be on your way. A million little things on this truck. The backup camera. There's, if you want to get a fifth wheel or anything like that, or a truck camper, you can see where your camper is and lining up. And then you have your tune or your ball hitch, and you can zoom in to help you hook up. So very handy. And those come on when you put it in reverse. Try Dodge. Exhaust brake, tow haul mode, brake controller. A million little things, lots of compartments. I could frankly make a 45-minute video on this truck and still not give you all the information that about this. So love to have you come down, take a look. Love these trucks, drive one myself. Very knowledgeable. Jonathan's my name. 780-952-3018. We'll talk to you soon.